Hey guys, I'm here with Eric, our service manager, and today we're just going to describe a leak that we come across quite often on the roof. And Eric's going to describe what we found, how we found it, and what we did to resolve that leak.
So we want to talk a little bit about, there's different kinds of tile in roofing. It could be a clay tile, it could be a cement tile, and when we go to do the repair, it really doesn't make a difference which kind of tile it is. The process is usually the same. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into the house and get into the attic, and we're going to look for some discoloring on the plywood sheathing on the roof in order to begin to determine for sure where the leak is coming from. Because many times water will come in one spot and it can tend to run. It could go at least 10 feet or farther and then come down into the house, and that could be the staining at that point on the sheetrock. So the first thing is to determine where the water is actually coming through the roof. The best way to do it is getting into the attic. So the next thing we would determine at that point is, a lot of times it's through a roof vent in the area where it was leaking. A lot of times a roof is 20 years old and the customer won't even notice any leaking for quite some time. So we would determine where it is, and we usually open up a 5x5 or a 10x10 area on the roof. We would remove the barrel tile. We would find where the plywood is soft and rotted. That would be cut out in between the joists on the roof, and then the plywood would be replaced at that point so that everything is sealed up and essentially it's back structurally exactly the way it was when the house was built. So the next thing we would do is we would put down the base sheet, which seals off. It's actually a stick down product and it seals off underneath, and then after that we would put down a cap sheet. Once the cap sheet is put down right over the top of the base sheet, we would bull around the edges. Bull is actually a name brand, but we use the top-notch products that are out there. We bull the edges all the way around. We would also go around any type of vent pipe or any type of vent coming up out of the roof. And then we would put all of the barrel tiles back exactly the way they were. Once the repair is done, basically the roof is as good as the day it was installed, and there'll be no further issues, any kind of leaking, and this will last for years and years to come.
That's good. Well, thank you.
Well, thank you, and I hope we gave the homeowner a little more knowledge.
Absolutely. If you have any questions about your roof or any repairs that you need, feel free to leave a comment and we'll get back to you. Thanks.
Thank you.